Yo, welcome to the channel. This is Rivers with Keep It Real Photography Skills in Nashville, and today's video is about the 3 things you need to know to become a photographer instead of a picture taker. Number 1, get out of auto. Most of you are picture takers and you use your cell phone or use your DSLR in the auto mode, and it does an okay job. But if you want to be a photographer, you need to take control of those settings. And the best way to do that is to get out of auto and go into manual mode. When you do that, you start using the thing called the exposure triangle. I'll leave a link below to a video I'm going to do a more in-depth look at the exposure triangle. Number 2, learn composition. You've got to have good composition in your photographs, as well as your paintings or any artwork. Composition goes all the way back to the Greeks. But here's the basics. There's different rules of composition. The one I use the most is called the rule of thirds. Here's an example with an overlay of the rule of thirds, where you divide the screen into 3 sections, both horizontally and vertically, and those intersecting points become where you put your subject matter. You never put a portraiture in the middle of the screen. Watch movies. See where they place the subject matter. They're using the rule of thirds. The other rule that I use quite often with landscapes or architectural photographs is leading lines. Leading lines is a great thing to draw the eye to your subject matter, to draw your eye, to have the eye follow a path. Another one is called the golden rule. I don't use it. I'm sorry, but I just don't use it. I don't understand it. But you know what I do use? Whenever I'm doing a landscape, I have good foreground objects. That's a good compositional rule. Angles with my camera. Get down low, get up high. Don't take pictures from eye level. Everyone's taking them. Number 3, get out and shoot. You got to practice. You got to put in the work. You're going to learn your exposure triangle. You're going to learn some compositional rules, and then you've got to get out and shoot. Shoot a lot. Bring them back home. Evaluate them. Look at them. Go back. Do it again. You got to work at it. If you do those 3 things, if you learn your exposure triangle, get out of auto mode, learn some compositional rules, such as the rule of third, and go out and practice it, you're going to get better. I'm going to put a link below on lesson 2. Lesson 2, we're going to get into a more deep dive of the exposure triangle. We'll go into each aspect of it. ISO, shutter speed, and aperture. And we'll show you how to use those creatively. This has been lesson 1, and I hope you learned something. If you did, click the like button, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, come on back next week, and we'll take lesson 2, the exposure triangle.